You want you to smoke the real thing. I want you to smoke the natural herb. Some call it marijuana, some call it sensibilia, some call it lamb's bread, and some people call it ganja.
Welcome to a special edition of the Adam Dunn Show. I am your host, Adam Dunn, and I am actually in Alaska, of all places, hanging out with my bros from Seeds Here Now. I got
Hello.
Tyler on my right, and I got Jessica on my left, and I got James on the other side over there running things. He's running. He's doing it, dude. He actually did it.
Right. The refrigerator is running.
The idea that we're actually doing something and we didn't totally screw it up is a major bonus. And in Alaska. Man, I just could throw the Alaska thing in every time. But
Three bears.
We were here for CannaCon. We've been here for CannaCon for the last couple of days, and we are now at the after party at a place called the Potluck, of course.
Potluck. I believe the address of this place is 420.
It's amazing. It's 420.
420 West 3rd Avenue.
There you
420
go.
West
There you go. She knows what's up. And yeah, it's cool. It's like it's very similar to my spot in Denver, how the vibe was, except I had most people under the tent outside smoking since we had clothes inside and stuff. But super casual, and I like it because I think that's the next big thing that's going to happen in the industry. It's like we can grow it and we can sell it and we can buy it. Where the hell are we going to smoke it? You know what I mean? So I feel like social use. We just did a show about it a couple weeks ago, and that's hot topic. Awesome that we passed the signature bill, so we're ready in Denver. I think it's going to happen. And the cool part of the one in Denver is that it's any business. It doesn't have to be a cannabis club, and you can have a bar, you can have a restaurant. So that means we're not children anymore, separated from the two different things. Like, yeah, you can't have a beer and a joint. That would be crazy.
Well, it's like last night we went to the bar and I couldn't have my pipe in my purse.
Of course, I know. It's like it's weird because the minute you can't have one or the other, it's like you kind of need them both. You know what I mean? When I'm smoking, I need a little sip here and there to keep everything quick. And if you go outside and you come back, your drink's gone, or someone spiked it.
Oh yeah, and you're like, oh no, I forgot.
Let me just pull a tiny bit. Don't want to over peak. But yeah, in general, it was like the idea. Like when I lived in Amsterdam, they did the same thing. When I first moved there, you could go and buy beer at at a just coffee shop, and you'd be like, drink your beer and smoke your joint. And I was like, this is heaven, Then at one point they separated them, and when they separated them, it really made me not want to go to a lot of these places anymore because it was, and it's not that I was a raging alcoholic, which I maybe turned into one, but I wasn't back then. But it was just that common, it was like the basic needs of a person. You know what I mean? I need a beer and a joint. Is that so crazy? So anyway, we are basically here doing the after party. I got these guys. I was also going to bring Josh on a little bit. Mo, my friend Mo. We got Matt Berger.
So how was CannaCon, guys?
CannaCon was cool.
Awesome.
I think what I love about I've only been here once, but what I did love about coming up here is that I'm sure that the locals are. I know they are. They're very appreciative of what we're doing, and they should be, because I think if you come up here in the next few years, you're going to see some big changes, because today was the first day of the first official place, right? I got to say and signed in. Was that yesterday? No, yesterday was, right? The first official.
The first licenses were issued for retail.
For retail, exactly.
Yeah.
For recreational. So that's the thing, is Alaska's now joined up with Colorado and Washington and DC, and we're basically on the the front end of this thing. And as you saw with medical, it went pretty fast. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden there's 11 states, then there's 20 states. Now we're like 25, I think. So, and there's a bunch more on ballot. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. I mean, it's a guarantee going to change the landscape. What I've noticed since I've been here, and what I think is pretty helpful about it, is that when, like in Colorado, we got a lot of homeless people, right? Because they moved there because there's a lot of good weed. So they basically know that if they sit on the street with a sign and they put 420 on the sign, people just throw weed at them, which is cool.
Seattle, too.
I need weed.
Exactly. Anywhere that's any legal place has got that deal. Is if we all never gave them money and just gave them weed, it would improve their lives so, and they'd still, they'd still trade and barter, and they would get their drugs or crack or whatever. I got a little bit of weed. They'd smoke a little bit of weed. And then, magically it could open the crack, and get them to be like, you know what? Weed sucks. It's not really fun. It's no good. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure being a junkie ain't very fun either. So you know what I mean. The combination of like keeping my console always a bunch of just random samples,
joints.
whatever, random anythings, and you know, and you watch their. It's funny too because they're now getting they're getting so like really.
Joints for the homeless.
Is that it? You know,
No.
like just it's like an hey.
No, you drive around with like hoodlums in the back of your car. You see a homeless guy,
Should.
like, hey, here's an old hoodlum. Bam.
No, I did that in
Hoodlums for
Amsterdam
the
a lot.
homeless.
I used to do that in
rolls
Amsterdam
nicely.
a lot. That
Hoodlums
was
for the homeless.
you know.
It's next year's big charity drive.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely old hoodlums. I used to give my jacket to. I always would pick out certain ones. So I'd always like, you know, I'd know who I'd want to give it to, and then I would like wait until the right opportune moment. I had this one guy who was a guitar player. He was terrible, and he had red hair, and he played a little stupid guitar, and it was just like, oh man, this guy's not gonna make any money. But it was like a ukulele-sized tiny thing
Tiny
with
Tim.
one,
You're going for Tiny Tim right now.
one string, and he'd be in. You know he's homeless, and you know he's begging, and you know he's like doing everything wrong. But then it was funny. I gave him my jacket, and then I realized keep giving him my jackets. I did that for like 5 years in a row, and it got he got them stolen. You know, he'd get like, dude, it was a. But he literally
Sold it for heroin last week.
He literally was like, dude. He was my best advertisement. I'd be like, dude, that guy. He'd be like, how you doing? He's like, if I didn't have this jacket, I'd be dead. You know, it was like one of those things. And
as long as you see that dude alive, you know my jackets work.
oh yeah, clothes they last so long, so you're great to give them away. You know what I mean? Because I got like 15 jackets now, you know, so
15 more people's lives.
I
you
know,
could
so now
enlighten.
saving.
and
right
it's
now.
perfect
Where you
timing.
been?
Problem is, a couple of them will never be made again, so
Hoodlums
I'm
for
a
homeless.
little bit nervous. You know, I can't give them the last of the last.
Reintroduce them. Bring out the.
It's not that easy, dude.
Speaking of auctions,
Oh yeah, speaking of auctions, Seats Here Now seems to be blowing
Seats Here
up.
Now exotic auction is on. We
So
had to
good.
stop it.
It was
Exactly.
too good. It
We
was
had to
on-
shut down the
yeah.
website and stop it. It was
Yeah, you were.
Wednesday. We'll start off again with probably another round of the Hulk, or some of the cookies and cream. These are the ones that he actually won the cup with. And we were actually really lucky to get them back. He had sent them to the boxing companies to pay the customs on it, so it's sat. And after 2 years, they returned the sender, and it came back to us. And
So those have been out in the world for how many years?
they've been in a
Chilling with the feds.
Chilling
2
with the
years.
feds.
So literally, those seeds were in lockdown for 2 years in,
Correct.
in a federal,
Waiting.
basically in a federal prison of
Waiting
seeds.
to go. Like, yeah.
Seed prison.
seed prison until paid for, waiting to be germinated.
Destroy it.
2 years. Well, there's no reason to destroy it. It's just if the dude doesn't pay for it,
Yeah.
then return it to me. It's mine. It's my product. Thankfully. So
Well, that's good. That's
there's
good.
100 packs in there. His loss is our gain. When you're good, these guys are like, all right, we'll auction them off. It'll be fair.
Well, there you go. That's great for your customers. And as we know, the customer service at
Oh, I know.
Seats Here Now is 5-star all day, right?
5-star, no.
5-star.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
even
we're
on the
10-star.
stars anymore.
No.
It's
It's
that
beyond
it's
stars.
that gravitational
We're-
melt or whatever
We're
it is.
kind of
That
setting a new
Out
gold
of the
standard.
galaxy.
It's the
kinda.
new. It's the new.
It's
the new
gold
rating.
standard.
Are we
We'll see
on or
next.
not? Because I'm double checking.
3 minutes last time I had checked.
All right, I'm double checking because I don't see it on
Oh,
live. Uh-oh.
Stoner.
Because everyone, we're live.
All right,
Breathe
I'm
it.
just checking. I'm
It's
looking
all right.
here. I see archived. I don't see anything live events.
Speaking of archive,
Oh.
archive genetics available on
What
seedsherenow.com.
a-
That's
Log
true.
on, take a
Archive.
look.
Love him.
We have plane tickets. Well, there they are.
Uh-oh,
Open
you're
for
not
the
giving away the plane
recreational.
tickets, are you?
I don't give away plane tickets,
No,
sir.
no, I mean, that's the idea.
Well, yeah, you have to give me a plane ticket, so someone gets someone's getting a ticket. What is the show for you guys?
So does it say live?
I noticed that
Does it say we're live?
it doesn't say we're live, so I don't know. I'm hoping to get a live stream, and we got
Well, I
live
believe
stream.
there's people behind the computer who could validate that something's going on. What
Okay.
do we see back there? You see, I see some actual.
But I'm looking here. That's because it's live
Oh,
stream.
well, that's not what we're
It says
recording.
creative
I'm a
event.
believer. I'm a believer.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep forging
and
on.
you know, we have.
We're in Alaska. We're salmon.
We have the illustrious sound video technician, which we can 100% trust because we know that he's rock solid.
Oh, rock solid.
So
like
so
rock.
so we are about to, aren't we?
That's the truth. Alaska has blessed us with an opportunity to. Truthfully, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Okay.
An hour
What'd
wins
you like,
and
buddy?
85. That's really extra.
85.
We act big sea crab kind of adventure, whatever that show is. What that Deadliest Catch. So
Oh, 1,000 ways.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we record all this and get out there and get nuts? Because
We got
cool.
GoPro.
That would
We got iPhones. Those are mini.
live event if we could pull it off, but we can't because it's we're in the middle of the ocean, so our internet. We're gonna run a wire like a 20-mile
Save
long.
it in the cloud.
20
Put it up
mile.
later.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen right now. That's what I'm thinking. No one's listening. We're in a cloud.
It says 11
We have a
minutes.
live event. That's all. Unless, no. I don't know.
Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. I was I was
Oh,
thinking.
85-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. Is that true?
Yes, I wanted to get, you guys wanted the true experience.
But yeah, pretty much
No,
just said the
I was
exact.
just
I
over there
know.
hitting on some chicks.
Supposed to be making. You are the new kid.
You know.
Definitely. Especially, you know he's our punching bag. You know that, right? You know we blame everything
I'm
on the
not
kid.
saying it live. You care?
You don't care?
No, I do.
No, not sure. At least going somewhere. So.
If it's going somewhere, so worst
Could
case,
do.
so
Burn, baby.
Alaska's a place willingly or unwillingly.
So how long you lived up here? Are you then?
My family lived in Iowa.
Iowa.
Like ICP land or something, right?
No, 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 no,
Kinda,
no,
it's
no.
kinda-
Scary. That's why I came here.
But on your own or with your family?
With my family, yeah. Eagle River.
Jessica's independent. She moved out at 9 months. She's like,
Not feeling it. Think
no
I'm gonna-
more corn spiders. I'm out.
That's cool. But so you're helping out. I know you're helping out James and working with Seats here now.
Yep.
Are you doing other stuff up here too? Or? So we are about to, aren't we?
That's the truth. Alaska has blessed us with an opportunity to. Truthfully, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Okay.
An hour
What'd
wins
you like,
and
buddy?
85. That's really extra.
85.
We act big sea crab kind of adventure, whatever that show is. Was that Deadliest Catch? So
oh, 1,000 ways.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we record all this and get out there and get nuts? Because that
We got
cool.
GoPro.
That would
We got iPhones. Those are mini.
live event if we could pull it off, but we can't because it's we're in the middle of the ocean, so our internet. We're gonna run a wire like a 20-mile
Save
long.
it in the cloud.
20 miles.
later.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen right now. That's what I'm thinking. No one's listening. We're in a cloud.
It says 11
A
minutes.
live event. That's all. Unless, no. I don't know.
Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. I was I was
Oh,
thinking.
85 mile an hour winds tomorrow. Is that true?
Yes, I wanted to get, you guys wanted the true experience.
But yeah, pretty much
No,
just said the
I was
exact.
just
I
over there
know.
hitting on some chicks.
Supposed to be making. You are the new kid.
You know.
Definitely. Especially, you know he's our punching bag. You know that, right?
Yeah.
we blame
Yeah,
everything
I'm
on the
not
kid.
saying it live. You care?
You don't care?
No, I do.
No. Not sure. At least going somewhere. So.
If it's going somewhere, so worst
Could
case,
do.
so
Burn, baby.
Alaska's a place willingly or unwillingly.
So how long you lived up here? Are you then?
My family lived in Iowa.
Iowa.
Like ICP land or something, right?
No, 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 no,
Kinda,
no,
it's
no.
kinda-
Scary. That's why I came here.
But on your own or with your family?
With my family, yeah. Eagle River.
Jessica's independent. She moved out at 9 months. She's like,
Not feeling it. Think
no
I'm gonna-
more corn spiders. I'm out.
That's cool. But so you're helping out. I know you're helping out James and working with Seats here now.
Yep.
Are you doing other stuff up here too? Or
Yeah.
Just over
I
there
know.
hitting on some chicks.
Supposed to be making. You are the new kid.
You know.
Definitely. Especially, you know he's our punching bag. You know that, right?
Yeah.
we blame
Yeah,
everything
I'm
on the
not
kid.
saying it live. You care?
You don't care?
No, I do.
No. Not sure. At least going somewhere. So.
If it's going somewhere, so worst
Could
case,
do.
so
Burn, baby.
Alaska's a place willingly or unwillingly.
So how long you lived up here? Are you then?
My family lived in Iowa.
Iowa.
Like ICP land or something, right?
No, 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 no,
Kinda,
no,
it's
no.
kinda-
Scary. That's why I came here.
But on your own or with your family?
With my family, yeah. Eagle River.
Jessica's independent. She moved out at 9 months. She's like,
Not feeling it. Think
no
I'm gonna-
more corn spiders. I'm out.
That's cool. But so you're helping out. I know you're helping out James and working with Seats here now.
Yep.
Are you doing other stuff up here too? Or
willingly or unwillingly.
so how long you lived up here? Are you then?
My family lived in Iowa.
Iowa.
Like ICP land or something, right?
No, 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 no,
Kinda,
no,
it's
no.
kinda-
Scary. That's why I came here.
But on your own or with your family?
With my family, yeah. Eagle River.
Jessica's independent. She moved out at 9 months. She's like,
Not feeling it. Think
no
I'm gonna-
more corn spiders. I'm out.
That's cool. But so you're helping out. I know you're helping out James and working with Seats here now.
Yep.
Are you doing other stuff up here too? Or